A battling pensioner has finally won a 3-year battle to get his neighbour to cut down a 15-foot-high tree which he says blocks out all the sunlight in his back garden. James Davies, 81, says he was forced to go to court when David Lyons, 60, repeatedly failed to cut down the giant conifer that towered over his garden. This week a court fined Lyons more than £2,000 and ordered him to remove the offending hedge or face further action. Mr. Lyons had previously cited a number of reasons why he couldn't cut the tree down, including nesting birds and having the wrong equipment. Eventually Mr. Davies spoke to Bolton Council and Mr. Lyons was served a remedial notice, which ordered him to cut the hedge between May 22 and June 29, 2018. Despite pleading guilty to failure to take action in accordance with a remedial notice on November 28, Mr. Lyons, who represented himself at the court, also claimed he did not live at the house. Mr. Lyons said, "It's not my home, it's my ex-wife's home, and we've been divorced for 9 years, but I was offering to cut the hedge down as a favor." Share this article. Share. When I first went to cut the hedge, there were birds nesting in it. Recently I managed to cut down 2 big branches, but the problem is I only have a reciprocating saw, so I can't cut it if it's raining or wet. Victoria Cartmel, representing Bolton Council, said, "This is all quite disingenuous." When he pleaded guilty, he assured the court it would be resolved by now, and while steps have been taken, it's certainly not compliant. Lyons, of Bolton, Greater Manchester, was fined £1,000, as well as ordered to pay £1,000 worth of costs to Bolton Council, and a victim surcharge of £100. Mr. Davies explained his reasons for wanting the hedge to be trimmed and admitted he was shocked by just how much Lyons will now have to pay. He said the case could have been resolved for the cost of a chainsaw. He said, "It's just a case of having somewhere nice to sit when there's sun." I've tried to tell him it would just be cheaper to hire a chainsaw and do it than go through the courts. He still has to cut it or have it cut, and it could have all been done for the sake of £80. It's shocking, really.